Alright guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. This is Moxie. We're casting the NotA winter game. This is Silence's Koltin versus Filter Coffee. I'm joined with my co-caster Ice Cream today, and I do have Turtle and Accepted running stats, so we've got a full house. And this looks to be a good game. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. Oh, some classic bands here.
Yeah, we're gonna see both, Carl, OD, and the Death Prophet get banned right off the bat. Good bans, I think. What do you think?
I think that both teams like to avoid cancer, and I think it's very good bans.
Well, it's always good to avoid cancer.
It's always good to avoid cancer.
So now that the really obvious bans are out of the way, what do you think they're gonna ban next? Never mind, it's gonna be an Undying.
Another cancer.
All the cancer?
Oh, Undying.
He's pretty cancer too.
Oh, first pick glitch, that's something.
So we've got a support picked up here. It's Filter Coffee's pick here as well. Now, I've cast a couple of the Silence's Koltin games. I think I've only done one Filter Coffee game when they were playing against hot singles in your area. They won, I think, 2-0 for that game. They played very, very well.
Alright, Tara is calling your first pick Dazzle. Filter Coffee.
I casted a game last night, and Dazzle was one of the first, like, bans every single time. I was casting with Sky, and Sky was, like, very upset about this because he loves his Dazzle. He was
Dazzle can very fuck up lanes, yeah.
Well, Dazzle's just a great hero. I mean, the weave does so much with the positive armor for teammates and the negative armor on the enemy. You've got that shallow grave, which could be absolutely clutch. And also, you know, there's a Bane pickup here.
Oh. First pick Bane. Yeah, I think Dazzle's super strong. Because in this meta, you just push. You get a slight advantage and you just push. And the weave does so much. You cannot go on you, they cannot kill you. Just keep hitting buildings.
I like to go a little bit aggressive with my Dazzle. I like to do a lot with Poison Touch and just make them burn through their regen really fast. That's not a popular build, but I like to do it.
It's not, yeah. But it's really cancer, actually. Poison Touch.
It's a really, yeah, it's a good spell. It burns through a lot of
I think
regen.
they buffed the cast range also. That was the main weakness of the spell.
Yeah, you have to stand right next to him to cast practically before.
Yeah.
Kind of like the first level of Vengeful Spirit swap. You have to be standing like right next to them.
I remember what Puppy said about how he skilled his Dazzle. He went stats over Poison Touch because his reasoning behind that was that if he casts Poison Touch, he's gonna feed. You know, he's gonna go too close and feed, so he just avoids that by not skilling it.
Right. So we're gonna see a Bristleback picked up over here on Filter Coffee as well. It'll be interesting to see if they use the Bristleback as an offlaner, as traditional, or if they decide to use him as a safe line, because I have seen a lot of that throughout this tournament.
That's some unconventional first picks, for sure.
Sorry about that, guys. Still fighting off a bit of a cough.
5 seconds remaining.
I do like the Bane with the single target lockdown, and Fiend's Grip is a great spell as well. As long as you can get positioning correctly.
They maybe thought of Dire getting Void and Bane can just, I don't know, because Lich is okay with Void in the offlane.
And we're seeing a lot of AoE here. We've got the Lich and the Earthshaker ultimate. I'm wondering if they're thinking about going for maybe a Darkseer on top of that and trying to just layer up on all of it.
10 seconds remaining.
Because I do still need an offlaner unless the Shaker is going to be off. But I've been seeing a lot of roaming Shaker in these games as well.
Yeah, it's an okay support duo with Lich and Shaker. They're banning Disruptors. Means they might try to go for something like Ember or AM. Or Puck can even be good for Dire.
I'm seeing a lot of Puck play lately in the pro scene.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's
not sure why. Oh, that's interesting. They're going to take out the Enchantress, but they picked up the Bane.
Another cancer ban.
But Bane is so good at dealing with Enchantress.
Bane, I'm not sure actually, because Bane has really bad cast range, and Enchantress can just outrange everything.
10 seconds remaining.
But it all depends on how the game is played. If Enchantress gets enough ahead, I don't think Bane is that much of a factor.
Well, he's just really good to like mess with her too, because you know she'll come forward. You can just nightmare her. You can brain sap her. You can make it so that she's not pouring out as much damage early. I like to go Slasher's way. Do all the circlets. Again, not a traditional build, but
Slasher's way.
I have
Yeah, I
fun.
remember that. He went like Necrobook. I don't think that build's so good anymore.
I don't.
Dragon Lance is just so OP.
I don't usually go Necrobook unless the situation calls for it. I like to build into start with the not bracers. I start with the circlets, go into treads, go into drums, go into Dragon Lance, into Ags usually. Obviously that changes depending on what I need.
That's a good build. Tread is so good with Enchantress.
She needs it. She's so you could like sneeze on her, and she falls over. Just I'm a predator, dead. Interesting to note that they took out the Legion Commander as well, because they do have the Bane, which could shut that down pretty easily. If Legion goes in for a duel, Bane can, well, unless he's the one in the duel, obviously, just go in Fiend's Grip.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe they're banning junglers. Maybe it's because they want to pick something greedy for themselves,
Reserve time.
and they don't want the other team out farming them. I don't know.
Could be.
I wonder what's the next pick's gonna be. Oh, Jug.
Dire team pick.
Now, do we see the classic Juggernaut Crystal Maiden lane now? They still need another
I
support.
guess that works because Vayne could set up the Blood Fury for Juggernaut in the lane.
I called it.
Oh,
I called that
Darkseer.
Darkseer. I knew it was coming. We're gonna see some great plays here.
Some big plays, yep. This is some classic Zukru lineup. Which turtle could target?
I'm surprised we're not seeing any stats coming out of him at this pickup here.
10
Can you actually see stats?
Yeah, you see
I
stats
know.
in the game.
You can't see
5
stats checking.
seconds remaining.
Thrash throws in his opinions all the time during drafting stage.
Reserve time.
Dad stats, as we like to call them.
Oh, yeah. Except that says you cannot see stats on this screen.
Oh, Keeper of the Light Juggernaut combo. That's pretty good.
Team pick.
That'll be
That's
kind of
right.
really annoying for him
Yeah,
to
you
do.
can just mana nuke the Darkseer. It's a pretty strong lane to zone out the Darkseer.
It's a
If
pretty
you wanna
scary
try
lane
him.
for Darkseer. He's gonna have to stay really far back and just keep throwing out ion shells.
Yeah, but on the other side, if you look at the other offlane, it's probably gonna be Bristleback solo.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
I don't know how that will go. If they have Lich and Shaker, it's
5
really scary
seconds
lane.
remaining.
Like almost anyone that doesn't have like a how do you say a blink spell is gonna die in that lane.
Yeah, and there's the Ember Spirit pickup. You're right on that call.
That is the reason they banned the Disruptor. It's not a hero you just ban like that.
Now they still do need a mid over here on Filter Coffee. What do you think they're gonna go for? Do you think they go for like an Orchid carrier, like a Quap, or
Yeah, Quap would definitely be a good pick.
Reserve time.
I mean, it's pretty open. There's a lot of heroes that can lane against them very decent.
And there's the Spectre getting banned out here.
Team back.
Yeah,
And the
that's
Viper.
probably a good ban.
Radiant team pick.
So what do you think this mid's gonna be over here for Filter Coffee?
If it was me, I'd pick Quap for sure. Yeah, Puck's possible. Except that says Puck. I think
I'm not sure you wanna go
Cuddle
Puck.
is a decent combo. Huh? Why not?
Just because, yeah, you can get, that Dream Coil out, but they have such scary team fight.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm just gonna make sure my stream's running,
Reserve
guys.
time.
Lately, Twitch has been acting weird. Oh, no, it's this. Okay, good.
Alright, I'm gonna look at the hero pool. It's so hard to think without seeing the heroes.
5 seconds remaining.
There's the quap.
There's the clock there.
Dire team pick.
So now, what do you pick over on Silence's Koltin for a hard carry? Do you go Gyrocopter? Gyrocopter's still left in the pool. He's very strong.
That good.
Plus, you
That
have
was
the
good,
call down
sure.
to go on top of all that other AoE that's happening.
But you need some kind of bullshit damage to deal with the person.
Mm-hmm.
That was something like, I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
It would make that lane very difficult for Bristle as well if they picked up the Gyrocopter, just because you'd have that range coming out too from the gyro.
There's always a chance that Emperor is safe lane, as accepted just said.
Reserve time.
I'm pretty sure they like to run him as a mid though, if I remember correctly. And they took out the Viper at this point. I mean, they could go...
I think Razor would be decent.
I was just thinking Razor, and I was like, because then it could sap the strength off of Jug or Bristleback. It's got a pretty good range on Queen of Pain. I would like to see, like, another stun, though.
Or Sven could work.
I don't think they're gonna go with a Sven. I'm wondering, maybe...
I mean, there's no way that Bristle can solo a lane against a carry that has a stun.
I don't think they want to go for a support one here, though. Because I was like, maybe a Zeus? That'd be a great way to kind of, like, either open a team fight or close it.
What? Zeus in safe lane?
No, not in safe lane, in mid.
Oh, with the Ember safe, yeah. I don't know, I think Quaps win that matchups one-sidedly against Zeus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's
And
the AM
Mage.
pickup. Okay.
Alright, I don't know about that. They got two really slippery heroes.
Bless you.
Sorry. But yeah, they got two really slippery heroes, but their supports and the Darkseer kind of make up for the lack of team fight. I wonder how it's gonna go, but if the Quap gets a decent head start, I think she can mess up both Ember and Anti-Mage in the same way.
They don't have enough
So there's no
silence really
articles.
currently though either to deal with, you know, you've got an Ember Spirit and you've got an Anti-Mage, both very susceptible to the silence. But you don't want
They
to...
have Fiend's Grip also.
You have Fiend's Grip,
Like
but...
those heroes are both really squishy. Fiend's Grip's gonna do a lot against them. But then they have Earthshaker, it's true. They have Earthshaker.
Like there's so many
cancel
other
the Fiend's
things that can cause a problem. Like they've got so many targets. Anyways, for those of you just joining us, this is the NotA Winter Tournament. This is the game of Filter Coffee versus Silence's Koltin. This is the qualifier, final game in what, Group C, did we say?
Yeah, this is Group C.
Final game to determine Group C, and let's introduce the teams. Over here on the Dire, we have Silence's Koltin. We've got Money Mike, who will be playing the Ember Spirit. Hey Alda will be playing our Anti-Mage. Daddy's Gotta Eat will be playing Lich. Spearmint71 will be playing Darkseer, and Bob Ross will be playing our Earthshaker. Would you like to introduce the Radiant?
Sure. Here on the Bristleback we have Leroy Jenkins, who's probably gonna do some YOLO shit. And we have the legendary Yafet on Juggernaut, with the support duo composed of Pick Me on Kotal and Pandananda on the Bane. And we have S4's cousin, A4 on Quap.
And that's Filter Coffee over on the Radiant. This Coddle mount,
Yeah,
oh my
Filter
word.
Coffee.
That's Bane. Let's go through
It's
Bane.
called holy shit, I've never seen that.
It's got some major horns on him. Nice rack. Ha ha ha. I make a joke. And I see you just got it now.
Second language, third language actually. Yeah, that's my excuse.
Now let's look at these effigies while we're waiting. Radiant gets 0 points, no effigies.
What?
We've got
No
Hey Aldo's
effigies.
got a effigy over here, a Vengeful. Spearman's got one. Yeah, the Dire's loaded. A cheeky Harry Potter one with Quap for Money Mike over here. They really don't like Brian, whoever Brian is. I think their alternate team name is Fuck Brian, isn't it?
What?
Yeah, whenever Silence's Koltin plays, they always like toggle between two team names. One is Silence's Koltin and the other one is Fuck Brian. And there's an effigy here by Kohota that just says Brian sucks. Made winter of 2016, so I'm guessing they still really hate Brian. It's a building. That's a Rex.
Alright, I didn't know that.
Oh, here we go. Pick-me's got a Rubik effigy over here that I missed. Alright.
Do you see the Venge effigy? I think it's the best one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you see it like me, but she's like out of her clothes for some reason.
Oh, the pauses. The pauses. Money Mike causing problems. Money Mike, go into the bathroom.
That's Money Mike. Ihaldo.
No,
Ihildo.
Money Mike is Money Mike.
Oh, Money Mike.
Hayaldo is saying that he's not here. Also, report Money Mike for giving me the incorrect time of starting this game. Not specifying
actually,
Eastern Standard Time or Central Time.
Alright, let's look at the stats. Alright, fantasy points are even so far. Buyback status. There's 4 buybacks available on Dire, 4 buybacks available on Radiant. And last hits, everyone's even with 0 and 0.
What a game.
What a game. Let's do it too.
Alright, looks like the game's starting up now. People will be heading to their respective lanes and or rune spots. Is this the new Ember set? No. He's missing like the hat for it.
Is this? I'm not sure. I'm not good with sets. Is this the new Bane set?
There is no sets for Banes.
Oh. I'm kidding.
It is. It's the brand new Bane set. First time seen ever. Debuted here on Pandanenda. So it looks like the Dire's gonna be heading for the top room. And it looks like we're gonna see some contestation. I think they should really just back off though from the Radiant. They're not gonna get this rune. If they do, I would be very surprised. Bot lane though, looks like the Darkseer is gonna go in more of the side.
30 seconds to battle.
Look at Jack's items. Maybe he's mid, I don't know. And Quap is maybe gonna be safe lane. It seems like they're gonna solo
it does
Quap
look
against
like
the
that.
Darkseer.
Interesting.
I guess that's a decent matchup. The Juggernaut can beat Ember mid probably.
Everybody's throwing up their wards over here. Yeah, if
Oh, that's interesting.
living
Nice.
large. And it looks
Seems
like
like
they're
they're
actually
gonna go
backing
aggro
off
trap.
here. Huh.
The battle begins.
Mike trying to go bottom for that rune. It's not going to get it. It's going to go to A4. Top rune will go to the Bristleback. I thought they had a pretty good setup here if they wanted to go for top rune over here on Dire, but I guess not.
Lich doesn't have spells. So
That's
probably
true.
gonna
That
take
is true.
sacrifice.
Well, he hasn't taken a point in anything yet, but it will probably be sacrifice.
He just took it second time. Wow.
And Bane's just
Yaldo.
going to come hang out mid here.
Best
throw a lot of-
anti-mage NA. 76% win rate on 17 games. That's something.
So that's warning teams. You might not want to let him pick anti-mage in the future.
Gonna see how this goes. This is a pretty interesting lane, actually. Seems like they're gonna be dual midding for the moment.
And they do have a ward over here that's gonna block this camp. So Bob Ross looking to go and pull, not being able to. And it's interesting that they put the Coddle over here with the Bristleback. Instead of having him babysit in mid.
I think he needs some kind of help. Oh, it's already a 2v2 mid. Look at this. It's a pretty dangerous lane from both sides, actually.
Well, I don't think they were thinking that they would have to keep the Lich here in mid to deal with the duel. So where do you think we're
but
gonna see
it's
first
fine.
blood?
I personally think it's
I think
gonna
it's
be
gonna be.
mid.
I think it's gonna be top.
It may be.
If Coddle's caught out of position, then they get a good fissure. Although, oh, this Bane is looking kind of spooky. Oh, Money Mike! Money Mike! He's gonna fall here. Yeah, you're right, mid. Money Mike is
First
gonna fall
blood goes
first.
to Yafets.
And they're pinging the fact that Bane is so low, if only. And he's gonna pop a Fairy Fire over here. Jug is gonna get rewarded with the Bounty Rune.
Oh, is
the
Lish
right
gonna
click
go down?
more!
One more.
One more hit! And Bane's gonna make it
That's
out.
probably a smart
And
move.
poor Lich.
And then-
Oh, and there's a regen rune top. He's gonna get a regen rune. Things are looking really great for Filter Coffee here. Everything's turning up Millhouse.
Darkseer is leading the last hits right now. 12
Made
and
that
over.
ion shell, man. It's spooky.
Yeah.
It looks like they're securing some pretty good farm here. My doorbell just rang.
Neutral nuke.
Oh man, they're really trying to go after here. Coddle is gonna make it out. Oh, Haldo's gonna fall! Just being a little too greedy with that chasing.
Yeah, that's super dangerous.
Bot lane here. Darkseer is really getting a lot out of this lane. He's leading in the CS. He's got all of his levels. And Bane's actually kind of rotating down here. Looking for a gank, does have a point in Brain Sap and Enfeeble. They think about diving. It's going to be very hard, though, to
Yeah, I think
take
it's
down a
good.
Quap who's got Blink. And he
But if
doesn't...
Bane stays here, he can zone the Darkseer.
He doesn't have a Nightmare up, either. Like, he hasn't taken a point in it quite yet. It's not like even they can Ion Shell and just stand next to her. And poor Ember Spirit, look at him. He's got a Poor Man's Shield and a Healing Salve, and that's it. Does not even have a bottle yet. We do see the Jug has
decided
boots.
to go for boots first, though, instead of the ball.
And there's going to be a rune top that Ember's going to be able to secure. It's going to be a haste rune. Bounty rune is going to be bottom, pointing it out for the Bane. Bane's going to go and pick that up probably as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Seeing a little bit of harass coming out here from the Bane and the Darkseer. Just kind of trading some punches with an Ion Shell. And right now, Science is Koltin leading the last hits and denies. We've got 26 last hits over here on the Darkseer, and we've got 19 and 3 over on the Anti-Mage. Granted, the Anti-Mage did have one death, though, so...
I think he's doing well, considering the lane he's facing.
Apparently Pick-Me is the Keeper of the Light. Have I ever told you about that game where I queued with 4 other people and we were having really bad luck, and our 5th guy, I forget what his name was, but all he played was Coddle. Oh, we're seeing some movement in middle lane? Nope, they're gonna back off.
Oh, really?
All he played was Coddle, and I was like, this guy is gonna like feed, we've already lost. They made me lane with him as Luna, and he was actually like the most legit Coddle I think I've ever played with. And the guys are laughing about it.
Happening
Oh,
bot.
there's gonna be the mana leak coming out over here on Bob Ross, just trying to save Leroy. Bot lane is
Like,
really
Dark Souls
evenly
gonna be
matched
fine.
considering they both have really good escapes. You've got that Surge over there on the Dark, so you've got the Blink over on the Quap. I don't think we're gonna see any kills or anything like that really until we see more rotations.
I'm sure Quap has the edge there, but I think I'm biased.
Mana leak coming out again, going on Leroy, gonna get a lot of mana thrown back. Oh, the Nightmare coming out, it's gonna just keep Leroy in place. That could have been dead. Oh no!
And
Hey Aldo, what are you doing? You're too greedy. You're gonna die.
This is bad. This is bad.
This is really bad. He does have. Oh
He's gonna be
no!
fine. Looks like.
He should be able to
Full
blink.
If he blinks, he gets stunned.
No, he's alright.
Yeah.
That was a little greedy though. And there's a Jug with double damage running up here. Does not have enough mana, luckily, to complete his full combo, but pretty scary, right?
Space. That's space, I guess.
Bless you. Bless you. And he's running full tilt at Money Mike. He needs to be really careful here. Money Mike taking a lot of damage from those hits. Does pop a solve. Poor Bob Ross has literally nothing right now. He's level free. He doesn't have any items. Could pick up boots if he wanted to. This Darkseer, though, is just getting all the farm in the world here, sitting at 39 and 0. 10 CS ahead of the Quap here. Looks like he will be going for... Nope, he's gonna make it up fine. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, he is able to get cleaned up by Heraldo, and they're both gonna go and disable him at once. Just get a getaway here.
It's a bit too YOLO by the rest. So.
Heraldo's ready to go, man.
Well, when you name yourself Leroy Jenkins, you gotta commit, you know?
That's true, that's true.
Make those plays.
Oh, and they are pointing out Pick Me, trying to get a hit here. Probably.
He's gonna go down.
Yeah, one more hit. He's done. They're gonna blink.
One more hit.
He's gonna blink, isn't he? No? No? Oh, no, he's gonna back off.
Just
His Bane is right on his booty there.
How's mid lane going? Oh, it looks like Money Mike took the lead.
Yeah, he's got 31-10 CS versus the Jug sitting at 24-3.
Probably had something to do with that semi-rotation in the dire jungle.
They're pointing out Bob Ross here. Bob Ross needs to be careful. Bane coming forward. Doesn't have enough for Nightmare. I think if they had a Nightmare, they would have fully committed. They're still kind of running forward on him. Nope, they're gonna back off. Bot lane, we do see that the headdress and the the buckler has been purchased. Over here on the Darkseer. Darkseer, wow, that Quap taking a lot of damage here. Keeper of the Light has rotated down, though. He's taking a lot of damage from Ion Shell.
Well, level 4 Iron Shell is no joke.
Nope. Especially when you're Keeper of the Light, man. And Bob Ross has purchased himself some booties at this point. Full Tranquil's over here on the Lich now as well. This lane has been very back and forth up here. Seeing kills going between the Bristleback and the AM. Although you really don't want your safe lane carry dying at all during laning.
Yeah. I think
Bristleback's a little more expendable, but...
Wait, what?
Oh, they're chasing down Money Mike. Money Mike, trying his best to get away, does not have any mana. Bottle totally empty. Does have the Aquila. Oh, and the Yaffitz is going to be able to clean him up. That was a deep kill.
How did that happen? I didn't watch.
I'm guessing he tried to go on the Keep of the Light or something like that and started diving after him.
That's possible.
He's pointing out the haste rune top, there's a bounty rune bottom. Darkseer is just doing whatever he wants down here. He's gonna have a mech very quickly.
Get that, yeah, the 10-minute mech.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We're gonna see a rotation here coming up from Yaffitz and the Bane. There is
what,
no...
really? In 6.86, Queen of Pain has a 30%.
Oh, they're gonna find the stacks over here and be able to take the small camp. Look at him just making it rain. That's swag or not. Everybody's pinging.
Might go on the
like,
dark
oh no! That always makes me so...
Sonic Wave. Oh no, Quap is gonna go down.
Oh my gosh, he's... I don't know, is that Shadow Strike gonna be enough damage? I think he's gonna make it out.
I don't think so. Yeah, he's gonna make it out.
I like how you go from 1 second saying I don't think so to yeah. And he does have a mech now too.
Some very costly play.
I think that you are muted in game there, Ice Cream. Or you're not doing push to talk.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got that. I forgot.
I am sounding like a crazy lady talking to myself here with no co-caster. Reported.
Report. How do I do this? Alright. Oh, sorry. I was talking.
It's alright,
all
you're only
along,
reported
but if
forever.
you were watching in game, you didn't know.
And we're seeing some
action going down
some
bot,
progress, yeah.
but
Oh, they're trying to go on the
still has a
Darkseer
mech. Maybe he's gonna
again.
bait.
He's gonna be fine. Wow, Pop really just wants to kill him. Really annoyed. A4 not enjoying this at all. And it looks like at this point the Bristleback trying to go after the AM. He's solo. All the other supports have rotated bottom. This is a pretty scary lane for him though. Although he's getting a lot of stacks of quills over on the AM, so... Oh, here comes Yaphetz. He's looking. He's got his ultimate ready.
Ultimate and S4 rune. A4's cousin provided.
So you're gonna see a skirmish here at top lane. Probably going to... Yep, Bob Ross trying to come around the corner here. Yaphetz is gonna find him. Could be a kill. And they're gonna dive. Kato giving the mana. They're gonna pull the wave here a little bit. Leroy Jenkins just running right past tower, running past everything, just doing a loop.
Money Mike is going for
They do have level 6 over on
the
the Lich.
Aquila drums build. Seems like Quap is going for Euros.
Are they gonna do something up here? Leroy Jenkins just deciding that it's go time. He's gonna go in here. Gonna go ahead and go and man leak the Lich. Leroy caught out by Fissure. And at this point,
Actually,
Yaphetz is
not much we
left,
can do to
so...
him.
Here comes Yaphetz, just cleaning up this wave. Might go for the ultimate over here, Money Mike? No? Ooh, those clicks though. Here comes the bounces. Ow! Almost able to clean up. Gonna just...
Oh, so close.
Doesn't even finish getting the creep. QQ. We are gonna see a Battle Fury coming out.
Seems like both of them don't want to go on the other.
Well, they're playing it relatively safe. 14-minute rune's gonna spawn. Money Mike should be able to pick it up. Darkseer's gonna go and help him out. Does have the mech, and we'll use that as well. So we're looking at the last hits and denies. Once again, we're seeing that the Jug is a little bit above the Ember Spirit at this point, 67 and 3 versus 65 and 11, but followed up closely by the Dire Core, with the AM sitting at 59 and 6.
The difference was those stacks in the jungle. That
Oh, also the stack that they
Iridium.
found top, remember? The small camp that they...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that made a big difference. And this Jug right now is ahead of Anti-Mage in terms of getting that Battle Fury. Gonna get mana leaked again. Yaphet's trying to go and gonna blink away. Lich ulti coming out, doing pretty much nothing. Unfortunately. That's always the worst
Like
when
a
you go
start
for
contest.
your ultimate and then nothing
You
happens.
expected more, yeah. Oh, this is scary for Quap.
Oh man, Money Mike able to clean up the Quap.
Yeah, the level 4 Scream isn't enough to break the level 4 impact.
They just gave up on bottom lane, it feels like. Here comes Bane's gonna come forward. Throw out a right click. Seems like the lane that's going the best here is for that Darkseer. There's some diving action going on Hayaldo. Mana Leak coming out. He's snotted and bristled up, but he's gonna be able to move out. Spearmint coming forward here. Does have his level 2 ultimate. Not super scary considering there's not a whole heck of a lot of damage on most of these guys at this point, but
Yeah, every kill that happens is basically a really long process.
Tower's been taken down over here in the mid. Money Mike has completed his drums. Quap's sitting at level 10. Really poor though, if you look at her items, my goodness.
Yeah.
Considering that she was a solo safe lane, but oh, they're trying to go on Spearmint, almost able to clean him up here. Jug's gonna back off. Hayaldo going forward, he's gonna get Fiend Script. Oh, it's gonna be the end of Anti-Mage. Bob Ross in a bit of a pickle here too. Getting snotted up, bristled up, he's gonna fall. And Spearmint's probably just saying, let's get out of here, daddy. Meanwhile, in the mid, Money Mike just continuing his farming, leading the creep charge. Looks
I'm
like
not a
top
fan
ally
of
is
this
gonna
build.
fall.
The Aquila drums.
The Aquila drums build. Are
He's
you
gonna
more
have
of
to swap
a...
those.
like,
I mean,
boots
you
and
get
travel?
one or the other. I don't think you get both.
Yeah, I think, what is it? You go boots and, just brown boots into drums, into boots of travel, into... Oh, Daddy's gotta
Yeah,
eat!
into
Oh, this is not
Fury
looking
or
good for the
whatever.
Lich. That's gonna be that Lich.
Wow, so much damage.
Oh, that
from,
mech coming in at just the right time. Leroy Jenkins turning
still-
around, though. He's getting surged up. He's got the shell on.
Oh my god. he's
Bob
gonna get
Ross might be able to clean him up here.
up. Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins
Yeah,
in a little
Leroy
bit of trouble. Wall's coming
Bane's
out.
gonna go down as well.
He's just bristling as much as he can. Oh, they surged up Bob Ross, but Bob Ross turned around. They're not going to be able
He's
to
actually
clean that
gonna
up.
get out. Chuck just got his
He's got his
Valkyrie
Battle Fury. Yep, at 17 minutes.
Yeah. before damage.
Yeah, Anti-Mage's having a really rough game here. Quap's going to come bottom, try to deal with Healdo a little bit.
Oh no, the deny!
Tower has
Oh.
fallen.
And it looks like Money Mike is getting treads brought out to him? No, Boots of Travel, sorry. I didn't think he had enough money for the Boots of Travel last time I looked at him, so. And Hayaldo's desperately trying to catch up here. He does have the Perseverance, but he's really behind on this Battle Fury. He's had a lot of trouble. He's died twice in lane.
Yeah, he had a really hard
Ooh, Spearmint in a little bit of trouble. I think he's gonna make it out though. Yeah, he's still got Soul Ring available, but the Coddle's gonna fall here.
He's
Money
gonna
Mike
go
running
down.
forward to the keeps. Oh no!
Wow,
There
the
goes
lucky bounce.
Spearmint. Those bounces, man.
Easy bounce, easy life.
And we just see a Yule's just completed. Is it over on the Quap?
It's
Quap
good,
has
but
her
I don't
Yules
know
now.
what it's gonna do.
Dire's middle tower
It's gonna break the flame guard, but no.
And Healdo needs to be really careful here, because Quap is throwing out a lot of damage. She is sitting at level 11, whereas the Anti-Mage is only sitting at level 9. Has picked up the broadsword for his Battle Fury. Well, can't talk, apparently.
I
And they're-
think usually like AM versus Bristle is one-sided in the side of AM. Like AM just mana burns him and he cannot do anything. But Bristle had the call in lane, and you see how much that changed the matchup.
And I think they're going to be able to take this bottom tower pretty easily. Let's look at net worth.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And last hit is going to go to the Quap down here.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So Money Mike farming fairly well. Juggernaut just a little bit ahead in the net worth, currently sitting at 8,000. Oh, they're both about... He's about 8.5k at this point. Ember sitting at 8,000. Going right for him, too. Yafitz is like, nope, don't want any of that. Does not have the ultimate available, though, so if Money Mike wanted to give chase, but here comes the rest of his team kind of backing up the Jug, so he's going to do the smart thing and just move back, throw out a Remnant, and go back to farming.
Yeah, they kinda need the Bane to kill him at this point. I don't see Money Mike going down any other way than by Fiend's Grip.
Radiant's
And he's got the Invis rune bottled over here. Lots of people rotating top, though, towards Daddy's got to eat and Healdo. Seeing Yafit's come top. It's interesting that they're all coming top. Are they going to try to go through the jungle, look for a pick? They do have a ward. They do know the Anti-Mage is over there, but they don't have the lockdown yet. They're going to run direct. Oh no, Daddy's got to eat. Might be taking this in the face for Healdo. Yep. Meanwhile, Healdo is just busy farming up this camp. What?
I mean, what can he do?
True, but it's just funny that he's still sticking around. I would hightail it out of there personally. There comes the Yule's going out
The
on
neck
the
is still
Spearmint.
up.
Nice fissure coming out from Bob Ross.
The Omni Slash is up now. Might try something.
It looks like that this Jug is going to be going for Ags next.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got a point booster.
But
I like the title of that stat. Meanwhile, bottom though, Money Mike just wailing away on this tier 2. Has remnants available, is just gonna back off if he needs to. Coddle, it's only Coddle. He could definitely clean up Pygmy. Although A4 coming in with the save. He's running low on mana, does have the bottle, does have Invis rune popped. And he's
Wow.
gonna get out.
That's some YOLO shit right there. Is he gonna go back?
I think he's thinking about it.
It's gonna be hard to kill the quad. Now that she
I
has
mean,
the
he gets the
wheels.
chains up.
It's got chains, but
It's not. I don't think he can dish out enough damage unless he tries to get into a right-click war with her first, and then chains. And he's gonna get a double damager in bottom. I had one game, last night's
wow,
game.
sorceries.
I think the double damage rune showed up like 5 times in one game.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And it was almost always the same person getting it. It's one of those
I
games
think
when you're in
we-
pubs and you get really angry, like,
I
oh,
think
why
it's
does he
just
always have that?
for time right now.
Is it? I saw it once on
Yeah, I
Jug,
think so.
once on Money Mike.
Got it. Yep.
Oh, the chain's coming out. Pick me, he's gonna fall! Immediately getting Fiend
Fiend
Script though. Bristleback's
there's no
running for it. He's gonna throw some snot and some. Oh, there goes
there's
the
no
remnant
follow-up.
though. Very nicely played. Look at that snot flying across the map.
Things not.
Flying snot, projectile snot. How gross. And Quap is gonna be going for an Ags next. Does have the point booster on her as well.
Oh
And it
no,
looks like
not
she's getting
Axe
something
Club.
delivered here. Yeah, she's gonna get. She's got a TP delivered off a courier when she could have gone to the side shop here and picked it up.
She has a Staff of Wizard.
Oh, okay, that's what's just going on there.
Radiant's top tower is
Meanwhile, top lane still trying to get this top tower. The endless battle for top tower. Seeing a lot of rotates come up. There are 4 people top bottom. Quap is going to move off. And Darkseer is going to use the mech here. Now, if it's still running forward, it does have the ultimate available. There is the Bristleback following up. Lots of people. They smoke, too. Ooh, Earthshaker's in a bit of trouble. Nightmare's gonna come out on Bob Ross. I don't think Bob Ross makes it out of this alive. Throwing out the fissure. Mana leak just so strong. Gonna enchant totem. Use the dung. Again, not enough damage. He's gonna fall.
killing spree.
Meanwhile, Lich hiding in the trees does not want to come out. And it looks like they don't know or they don't care, so they're gonna go for that top tower and easily secure it.
Dire's top tower is falling.
Meanwhile, mid, Monty Mike just doing his thing, routing around. Leroy Jenkins coming forward here, throwing out the snot and the goo. Ember's just doing so much damage,
Yeah, he's so
but he's
tanky
forced to
with
go
it.
back. And the Battle Fury's gonna come out now too. So Money Mike's gonna get pretty big. Hey Aldo going forward, wow, alright. Are you sure Hey Aldo shouldn't be called Leroy Jenkins? Because he seems to be living up to the name better. Quap's coming forward though. Oh, Leroy's gonna get out.
Leroy Jenkins gonna live actually.
Chains are gonna come out over here on the
Yes!
Quap though. They're gonna be
Oh,
able to
no,
take out the
please
Quap. Nice play there. Oh, Bane Fiend Script's coming out. Oh, the Jug Ultimate on top of that! That's dirty. That's
Probably
a...
the only scenario they kill him.
Oh, we lost Leroy Jenkins
Oh, what
for a
happened?
minute.
That's what. Let's look at the graphs then.
Looks
Oh,
like it's very strongly going into Science's Koltin's favor for the experience. Gold, though, interestingly enough, is going up and down. It's looking more and more towards Filter Coffee, so...
Hmm.
So the gold earned.
I guess the Sciences Koltin are splitting up the farm much more.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Well, I think they really want to get a
And
link over
Filter
that
Coffee
Earthshaker.
are fighting together.
It's 25
I don't know
minutes,
what
almost
big
25
the
minutes
difference.
in, and this poor Earthshaker is just level 6.
Grenade Owlsley pushes like a new master Buffy 5 times. Alright. I don't know about that stat.
Hero level.
Does it even mean anything?
These supports are so underleveled over here on the Dire. Especially the Earthshaker, though. Oh my gosh. They need
I
to,
don't
like...
know about that Jug build though.
I think it's interesting that they has a Battle Fury and an Axe here. I feel like you usually...
I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like it's usually one
I
or
feel
the
it
other.
would be decent against like other stuff, but not this. They have Ember and AM. They both can destroy the Omni Slash.
Mhm.
Oh shit!
Hopefully this Bristleback comes back.
Maybe the Darkseer's going for a pipe.
Going for a what?
Pipe? I don't know. He bought a hood. A cloak. Or maybe it's no, Aetherlens doesn't use cloak anymore. Can you build with cloak?
It's probably going for a pipe here, actually. You're probably right. Although
Maybe
Glimmer
it's,
Cloak would be better, personally.
Yeah,
I think.
Glimmer Cloak, yeah.
And then,
Glimmer Cape. Yeah, I forget those names. Well, Lich is super under level.
yeah,
thought-
Lich and the Earthshaker. Right now, Bob Ross is sitting at level 6, and the Lich is sitting at 8.
Well, I guess it's hard for them to show on the map anyway.
Well, Earthshaker, it's tough being an Earthshaker because it's really hard to like farm up stuff pretty quickly. Like,
Yeah, you usually rely on ganks and kills. And the other team throwing. Because Earthshaker is a hero that can punish really hard. But that bristle, I mean, he escapes by the skin of his teeth every time. You see, he's always like 100 HP running away, then he lives.
well, maybe that's why they call him Leroy Jenkins.
Or Leroy Jenkins dies. I'm sure.
That's true. He does die, but he goes ham and a half, and then this one just runs away with very little health. I have that happen a lot when I'm playing Crystal Maiden. I am a very aggressive Crystal Maiden. And a lot of the times I'll get away with like 1 hit point left. And
Calculated, right?
depending on who I'm playing with, I will sometimes put the bad manners question mark out on them.
What? How can you do that? This is Dota. It's a civilized game.
I know, right? You have to be so proper all the time.
Actually, dude. This is a game of manners.
Here you go, quote of the day: ice cream. Dota's a game of manners.
Yeah, Dota is
Bad
a
manners.
game of manners.
Looks like we're gonna see a
It's,
first staff coming out on the coddle here. Fairly
It's like
shortly.
modern day aristocracy. You know, Dota. I play Dota.
Hey man, the aristocratic families were not that polite, honestly.
They question mark each other. What is CS Lab?
I don't know.
That's some carry shit.
Oh, something for school.
What? Oh, it's something for school.
Yeah, C++, I guess.
I thought it was like some Excel spreadsheet for
No.
carry players or some shit. I don't know.
No, they're not that big of nerds. I mean, they are and they aren't at the same time. They're not as big of nerds for Dota, but
I'm sure everyone that plays Dota is a nerd.
I found that a lot of people who play Dota are actually engineers. At least the people that come into my
I have no idea
stream.
what a CS lab is. I just said I'd do it. That is all.
I'm actually studying.
Well,
science.
I mean, you could still do it. It's just gonna be all incorrect because you have no idea what you're doing.
Well, I mean, hey. Why not try?
True enough. No, but as I was saying earlier, most of the people who follow my stream tend to be either engineers or like computer software devs. That seems to be
Most of my friends work with computers.
And do they play Dota?
Yes.
See? There you go. We've proven it. People who play Dota tend to work with computers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Looks like this AM is trying to go into a Vlad's now.
It's a bit too late for that,
Yeah.
to be honest.
That's
I
what I
think
was
you
thinking.
try to get your Manta at this point. It's Manta
Yeah,
or
maybe.
death.
There's many builds I
He,
don't like in this game.
he
honestly.
has his Vlads on the courier. Well, not completely because the Morbid Mask is
Sitting
in
in
base.
base, yeah.
Yeah, so the courier
There's not enough. Oh my god.
Because
The cure is full.
Yeah, the courier's full.
Yeah, they need to pull. Well, it's getting called to him. He just can't get that last piece. That sucks.
Yeah, he has a ring of health first. If you get a ring of health first and don't build it into the headdress, you're gonna fill up the entire courier.
So, in the
That's
future,
why you
guys.
go Ritsu build. To 3 courier slots. Ritsu build. That's
Reminder
the whole
on that.
reasoning behind it.
I do like their dinosaur courier, though. I don't like dinosaurs at all. I'm actually terrified of them, but I do like this courier because he looks
What?
whimsical.
They don't even exist.
You know what?
The dinosaurs don't exist.
No. My problem was when I was a little kid, I saw Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah, I get that too.
Yeah,
The velociraptors.
Yeah, that's it. The Velociraptors are terrifying.
Yeah, they are.
And
Actually, I
so
cannot blame you on that.
I have an irrational fear of dinosaurs because of that. I don't think they can remake at this point.
Dude can't. No, there is no way to remake. There is no current remake system.
That sucks. I think they have to decide whether.
I think they have to play for V5.
Yeah, I think they have to just
we
keep
did
playing.
it once. One of
Yeah.
our players couldn't make it, so we had to play for V5. Oh, that really sucks. Shit.
You can try doing that, but I think that's a known bug. Actually, there are problems with reconnecting.
Yeah, a little bit. I think. Who just left? Who just joined and left?
It was Sky. I have to come up with a better way of running this room so people don't keep popping in and out when I'm casting.
Maybe we just make it so you can only invite people into here.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out still. Yeah, so I guess they just have to decide whether they want to keep playing or forfeit this
Oh,
game.
that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, if he can't reconnect, I think they try their hardest and then they lose the game because Ember's farmed. I don't know. Kinda sad. I don't think you get the money for DC players either.
I don't think it's gonna work on another PC, Ice Cream. I think it's a server issue.
Well, you can't reconnect to a game on a different PC, I don't think.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, you can. I've done it before.
Really? I've
Really?
I have
never
2
done that.
laptops. Yeah.
So you just like DC'd from a game on the other computer, ran Steam on the other computer, and reconnected on that one?
Yeah.
Weird. I've never, yeah, that's never been a problem for me.
You know, one thing I'd really like to see, this Keeper of the Light casting Chakra Magic on the Quap, and then the Quap using Blink twice, because it will have no cooldown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
So
it
far
takes
away.
6 seconds of the cooldown,
Oh,
so it will be
God,
instantly ready.
that's actually sick.
2 screens away.
2 screens away.
This AM will never get his Vlads. We're just gonna sit here looking at that Morbid Mask sitting in his inventory and knowing that the courier is totally full.
He's built the Vlads the wrong order.
Disaster. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, you should finish
It's
the
like the
headdress
old
if you're gonna get a ring
one,
of health.
you know?
Please.
You
I usually don't get the one, so I'd have the space for branch, and then I'd send the headdress,
yeah.
the ring, and the recipe, and then I'd buy the
see the stat before?
Sage's Nest from the
It's
sideshow.
the first time. It's the first time an AM ever bought one in the entire
Yeah.
history of Dota.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that he chose to go upgrade it fully to a stick.
I'm sure this
It's
is
had a rough
legit,
game, though.
stuff.
It's done alright though. I think it's delayed it a little too much. I think he could have got a VAD at like 20 minutes, I feel.
Game is hard.
I think that if he went the Ritsu build, it would have stayed him. He could have just farmed jungle.
Yeah, the Ritsu build plus
What's the
just
Ritsu build?
it's
It's,
going headdress before you
headdress
finish
and ring
your
of
Battle Fury. Yeah. It's
Sometimes you
really
can get
good.
the headdress first item.
I think the closest I'd do to that is getting the Ring of Health and the Ring of Regen.
Well, that actually happens on other carries, but the Ritsu build is more, I don't know, more.
I think it's
one more
HP
regen.
I think.
Yeah,
It's
I
one
think
more
it's
you'd be
more
able to farm stacks with it because of the stats.
Like yesterday, I played that game
is
as AM.
3 aura regen
That was
and plus
against
2
me.
aura attributes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
got a lot of
it's 3 in total.
worth to it.
Yeah, yesterday I played that game against Dueling, Undying, and Crow. And I mean, I went headdress first, so it didn't push under my tower and stuff like that. I think it works well in the right scenario. You can save you the game actually. Because in that lane, there's no way you farm if you don't have enough regen.
I'd be very annoyed if I
It's
spilled the
almost
coffee now.
2, and you already need to get intoxicated. Yikes.
You're the one who asked for
No,
beer.
you
I didn't say I wanted to get fully intoxicated, man.
have to wait until 2 PM. Isn't that the international convention? It's like 3 PM. After
It's
3 PM, it's
5.
okay to drink.
No, it's 5.
It's 5.
5 o'clock
I'm sure it's
somewhere.
3.
That's the
I'm
saying.
gonna say 2 p.m. is the good time.
What?
I'm actually not though. I'm
It's the
probably gonna
weekend. I
finish
mean,
these two. I'm probably just gonna finish these 2 games, go over to my girlfriend's house, and probably forget everything about everything. I'm tired.
and just go take a nap. That's what it sounds like you're going for.
Huh? What? Wait, what? What did I say?
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So, this game.
Yeah,
This is a game.
Happening or not happening?
I think. Oh yes.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
It
keep
worked!
connected! Woo! Alright.
Holy shit.
We need to find out what they did to make that work.
How did they make it work?
I don't know, we have to ask them later. In case this ever happens. Oh, no! We're already paused.
Oh,
We lost.
listen,
Okay.
let's take pause. Alright, let's continue with this.
And there's the frantic pings coming out saying that anti-mage is in our jungle.
Jack's just running
And
after
now
him,
everything
taking his
is
farm.
okay. Now he's got everything on courier. I'm like double tapping F1 because I'm so used to doing that for my own character. No TP over here on this Keeper of the Light. And there's... Let's see, we're gonna see a Sanjin Yasha coming out for Leroy Jenkins eventually here. Vlad's is completed now for AM. I'd like to see his Darkseer actually, like, I know that he wants to go pipe. A blink, I'd like to see a blink on him, personally.
Oh, I'd like to see Greaves.
That too,
Cruise.
free up a little space. There's an invis room located bottom here. And the Coddle's gonna take it? Okay.
Is under attack.
And we do see a blink coming out for the Darkseer, nice. Does need to probably give up that stick though. Bane's coming forward here. They are pointing out Healdo. Healdo is gonna get nightmared. Spearman is just backing off. Knows that he's got blink available. And Yafitz is just gonna go right onto Healdo. He's gonna be able to destroy Get Away. Nice.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's really hard for him to Omni Slash the course. He can just distract it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Anti-Mage seems to be nicely catching up now. It's not much that can stop him at that point. Can say the same for Ember.
Well, I think at this point, if the game goes late,
They
Silence
just
Koltin
do
has the advantage.
what they want.
Dire's middle tower is under
Because, I mean, AM and Ember both get pretty huge here.
Yeah, and they keep the lane pushed in. Like
Plus,
all
the
time.
later it goes and the more
So
right-click
it's
that
gonna
gets
be
built
really hard.
over on the Radiant, the Darkseer has his wall, which can be really just ridiculous late game. Not to mention
No.
the fact that Earthshaker doesn't even have Blink yet. When he does get that Blink, that would be a great initiation. They do have the Lich, and Lich is looking to go Ags next. He's got the point booster on him. So, they've got pretty scary fight if it goes late.
Yeah, they do. I also think Radiant heroes don't scale really well with their builds.
And the Bane actually has an Aether Lens now. We have the Ags picked up on the Quap now as well. That'll help a bit, but I don't know.
Chuck might be in trouble here.
Yeah, that's a lot of people going out on him. He's gonna go ahead, burn the ultimate. Ember's gonna get away here. Haldo going forward. He's gonna get Fiend Script here. Spin's coming out. It's gonna be a full team fight. There it comes. Oh, wow, that's a nice bounce there into the... Yaffitz is gonna fall. Pananda then is in a lot of trouble. Leroy Jenkins is gonna fall. That was a great fight. And then Pick Me running away frantically. Able to get the chains off on the Quap. Gonna be able to clean up. This is gonna be a team wipe. And Pick Me's gonna fall.
I don't see much hope for Filter Coffee at this point. I don't know how they're gonna save that game.
And they haven't even used Dunk yet. So Bob Ross getting closer and closer to that Blink Dagger. Money Mike having some really nice disjoints here as well. And Anti-Mage is getting a Lincoln Sphere.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Really?
Yep. He's got the Perseverance and the Recipe over sitting in...
Oh really? He skips the Manta?
I guess. This is a very interesting build that we're seeing for this AM.
This is some new meta shit.
And it looks like Ember's getting
Wanna
something
pop the
delivered on
stats
Courier,
accepted?
too. Ember is getting an ultimate orb delivered to him right now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Looks like they're gonna smoke it.
Looks like TP coming top. Quap's gonna go ahead, burn her ultimate. Needs to be careful here though. Ember can do a lot of damage to her now that she's blown the ultimate. Although it did come into contact with him, but he's just doing a lot of damage. There's the denial.
Oh, they're
on
looking
top
to
there.
rush. Seems like.
I guess. I'm not sure. I would not go into Roche with a, cause, the Blink Dagger's picked up here on the ES now. I mean, it's only level 1 ultimate, but if they get caught in Roche, that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, they have Lich Ult. And,
Lich Ultimate's gonna be coming up soon as
focus on.
well, yeah. You don't want to be in a little tiny container.
Quad might be in
area.
trouble. That's just gonna be fine, probably.
Does have the double damage available. Ooh, wow. For a second I thought it was just Coddle going into the jungle, and I was like, that is very dangerous, Coddle. But I guess he likes to live on the edge, maybe. And we're seeing Jugs getting something delivered on Courier as well. Looks like that's going to be his Yasha. Oh, hey, Aldo! Ooh! Gotta be able to blink away here. Well, you know, it's the first time for everything. Maybe he knows something we don't. Ember Spirit has a double damage here. Is hitting the tower. Thinking about going in. Gonna be able to go. Oh no! Coddle immediately dead. And then he's just gonna zip out. I think that's the equivalent to a drive-by in Dota. What do you think?
A drive-by? What's a drive-by?
It's when you're in the hood and someone drives by and shoots and kills someone.
Oh.
It's not a happy thing. I'm kind of sad I had to explain that to you. Lincoln's is completed for Haldo now.
I'm not American or English speaking.
You just don't have that much crime in Canada, that's all.
Yeah, Canada, no one dies.
Everyone lives forever and just dies in their bed of old age in Canada. Look at the two of them. Haldo, look, they're all thinking about going. Here we go. There's going to be Haldo going in right away. Ultimate's going to get used. Unlucky bounces, though.
Oh my god, unlucky.
He's going to try to TP out.
Mana
And
Void.
Mana Void's not going to... Oh, wow. They are going to be able to
This
clean
is
him up there.
actually
Very
huge.
nice. Does Mana Void not give a mini stun? No, it does give a mini stun, but it doesn't break TPs?
Yeah, it's a mini stun. Yeah, it breaks TPs.
I thought it
Everything
didn't break.
that stuns break TPs.
Maybe
Yeah,
I was looking at him
it
because
doesn't
he
do
was
the
doing...
damage to magic immunes. It doesn't do the damage to magic immune, but it mini stuns.
No, I
So
think
it
I was
breaks
thinking
TPs.
about the Blade Fury because Blade Fury was still going off even though the TP must have gotten cancelled and I wasn't paying attention. That must be what I was thinking of. Okay, so we got a Lincoln's now.
Yeah, I mean, the Mana Void can break TP.
No, I was just
magic
saying because he was doing that Blade Fury, I didn't notice that the TP had gotten cancelled. Because it was overlapping.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And we're starting to see an item progression slowing here with the Radiant Heroes here. And it looks like Ember's also picking up a Lincoln Sphere. Going after this Quap. Quap's gonna throw herself up in the air. And might
Let's
throw
cut
one more
the
slide
pizza.
out. Got a smoke coming out on the Bane. And Healdo is going to be
How are
going
they
for
gonna
that
do this
Yasha
here?
next.
Oh, free Manta here. Look, accepted. He got his Manta. Forehead.
Well, he's playing mind games now with the Radiant. Clearly, they're like, oh no, AM has his Manta. How did that happen so fast? The mind games, man. Dota's all a mind game. And Money Mike, just no fear here. They have nothing really to silence him. And there, yep, there's the Lincolns being popped.
What did they blow on the Lincolns?
Have you ever noticed that, I don't know if that's for all heroes, but when they walk across the snow, like the Ember Spirit, he's leaving like charred marks? Like for footprints?
What? Oh, I don't have the snow map. I didn't buy the
Oh, okay.
compendium.
And
That's what I told you. I don't know the new skins and stuff.
Oh, that's
I didn't
right,
buy
yeah.
the compendium.
Lich is gonna have a completed Aghanim Scepter very shortly too. He's got almost all the pieces. Just needs that Blade of Alacrity. Another huge step forward for the Dire here.
Hmm.
So what do you think Filter Coffee has to do in order to win at this point? Because they're having kind of a rough time. They're not seeing much item progression. And they're down kills.
Pop needs
and
to sell
downs.
every item she has and go for right click.
Really?
I don't know actually. I
Oh,
don't know. I just
A4.
think
That's
that
gonna be the
item
clock.
progression.
Leroy Jenkins coming forward, but again, he's just being really smart. He's leaving his remnants around so that way he can just blink right to them. It's gonna get popped because of the snot all the way across the map. This flying snot, man. It's nasty. Bot lane.
I think if Chug gets Abyssal, oh, I don't know actually.
I'm not
They have
sure
the-
why Healdo keeps chasing him. He has nothing to really stop him. And Ember's gonna come TP
Alright.
down as well.
Chicks.
It's just... Okay, here comes the Ember. Ember might... Yeah, there's a steering chase. Now they'll be able to clean him up. Here comes the ultimate coming through. He does have the axe for Healdo, taking the brunt of it!
What?
And they're gonna save him.
Oh my god.
Last
He's just
second.
tanking everything.
Oh my gosh. If I was Healdo, I'd be like so mad at Mike right now. For putting him in that situation. And the Bane's gonna come
Wait, he could
forward.
have just blinked out. He decided to tank it.
It's gonna get surged up here. Throwing out the chains, gonna connect. Throw out the oh my goodness. This Ember Spirit, man. Just doing so much damage. And they're gonna find Leroy Jenkins here. Oh, as Healdo comes in, takes his creeps, hits him with everything here, trying to throw out the snot, and that's gonna pop the Lincolns. Leroy Jenkins is dead.
It's a mega kill now. Tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Coddle's just
College
kind of
trying to do
sitting.
some demon shit.
And there's the Manta officially on the anti-mage now. And Lich is so close to that Ags. Oh my goodness.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they're trying to backdoor this here. Creeps are coming though. Bop doing some damage onto them. Honestly, they could keep going. They have all their ultimates up. Except for the anti-mage. Oh, they're gonna go and do a Roche, it looks like.
That's pretty free rush.
Nothing like a free Roche, right? Have Bob Ross stand outside, ready with that Echo Slam level 2, just in case they need it. I don't think... Are they gonna try to go in here? I mean, they're
I don't think
smoked.
they realized that they're rushing.
Looks like they're
They're
gonna try
trying
to go on the
Darkseer.
Darkseer. Darkseer's gonna be really hard to catch, though. Oh, Bane's gonna come forward, though. Bane's gonna Fiend Script. That's gonna be a dead Darkseer, but they're also gonna be able to... They don't know that they're rushing, though.
That's free rush.
Meanwhile, top lane, Money Mike. He's got a Blink Dagger on him now. Gonna be able to take this tower easy, and they're gonna get Roche.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh man, Keeper of the Light was coming forward. I got really nervous for him. He's gonna get mana leaked here. Gonna blink forward. Still trying to go after him. Look at that slight. Oh, he's gonna be
He's
fine.
actually baiting with this one, yeah. Just,
Well, he's making space too for the fact that Healda can then grab the Aegis.
몸이 좋아지는
The Lincolns is kind of an interesting choice. Like, I understand why they thought about getting it, but at the same time, like, all they need is Bristleback to throw Snot on them and it's popped.
Yeah, it's true, but that needs coordination. And Bane has a huge range with the Fiend's Grip.
That's
so
true. Oh man,
he
Money
might be
Mike.
likely to initiate. Yeah, just manning up. Yeah.
And hitting Bristleback directly in the face, that's a dead Bristleback.
I think
It's
he
gonna
can
pop
probably
again.
kill everyone by himself.
He has have Nightmare available. Oh, and he's gonna zip out. And he's just going ham over here. This Quap in a lot of trouble. Trying her best to fight, but the GG is getting called by Pygmy.
No more use getting set.
There's not much they can do at that point.
So Silence's Koltin going to take the first game in this series. Very nicely played here. Even with that anti-mage that was having a lot of trouble earlier, it all worked out, so. We will be right back with game number 2, guys. Stick around.
think he wants to talk.
Alright guys, so welcome back to Game 2 of NotA Winter's Tournament. This is Silence's Koltin versus no name apparently because it's not written on the bottom. It's actually Filter Coffee though. I'm joined by my co-caster Ice Cream. I have stats being run today by Turtle and Accepted. We've got a full production
Hello,
crew
we are
over
back.
here.
Yep. Can we have a studio name?
I call mine Caster Cat Studios just because I like
Caster
cats.
Cat.
I mean, it's the
Alright,
internet. Who
let's
doesn't?
keep
Oh, they're
Caster
gonna ban Techies first ban.
Alright. This is pretty different bans from the last game.
Well, you know those Techies, man.
Yeah, at that point, Filter Coffee knows they are out. Just
So
having
they're
fun,
just
I
being
guess.
ridiculous now, I guess.
This might be a YOLO game.
The Techies in that Pudge ban, man.
Yes.
So they are officially out at this point for Filter Coffee.
Yeah, seems like so. Alright, boys, you'll have to provide us with some good.
Oh, I didn't
stats.
switch the thing over. Sorry.
It's probably gonna be a fun game.
I expect all the memes and nothing but the memes.
So much moves.
Radiant team pick.
And now, see, now they're wishing they had picked Techies instead of banning them. I would like to see an IO pickup here.
Don't you hate when that happens? You ban a hero, then you wanna pick it. It's the worst. Magnus.
Now, is that a Magnus mid or a Magnus offline? Of course,
no.
it's just gonna go really clowny and everyone's gonna be jungling.
Everything might happen this way.
Got the quad pickup. I have not cast a game yet with Techies in it. I really want to
That-
cast a
is
game
that
with
a bad
Techies. I really want to
What?
cast a
What?
game with
Oh.
Techies.
I have some stats right here. Techies has never been banned once in this patch.
Really?
Except by Ice. No, I'm kidding.
Man, I would believe it though. I love Ice.
Remember that yeah, Ice classic Husker Techie ban TI4. It was actually after TI4. The no ban strat.
He is like the nicest guy. Ice.
Ice.
He's
Yeah,
so nice.
pretty fun.
Like he had just finished up not this past ESL one, New York, but the one before that. They had just went with Vici and like everyone was mobbing him outside in black, wanting to get like autographs and photos, and like his whole team basically had left and he stayed the entire time. He was signing things, taking photos. Very friendly with everyone. We need more people
Yeah, he
like
seems
Ice in the Dota community. Professional troll, but very friendly and polite with the fans.
Oh, except it says that Ice has the no ban strat, and the Husker Ricky bans were mushy. Oh, we're going for that classic Angel strat.
Yeah, right? Well,
Fire.
Queen of Pain is
The-
not
the
an angel,
classic.
you know that, right? I need you to know that she's
that's-
not an angel.
Alright, the classic humans with wings strat. I don't know.
Humans with random parts of animals glued to them, like the horns on Quap, the chicken feet on Skywrath Mage.
Yes, chicken feet. What the hell? Who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah, Rubik.
Radiant team back.
Good old Rubik. Gonna
Good
steal
old
that
Rubik
Sonic
Magnus
wave.
strat.
Yeah, I know, the classic Magnus Rubik strat.
The classic Magnus Rubik combo first pick.
But you know the best part is if they actually win doing this.
10
Just
seconds remaining.
doing an all
There
pick.
is a chance.
5 seconds remaining.
Should have done this in the ability draft.
Oh no, I hate
Can you
ability
imagine?
draft. I like have no imagination with the heroes because I'm like looking at all my stuff getting picked up that I want to take. So eventually I just panic and I build my hero as the actual hero.
There's actually a community that only plays ability draft.
Really?
And they study like drafts and stuff. You shouldn't feel bad.
The Spectre and the OD band makes sense.
What's real bands?
Well, not really. I guess. Well, the Elder Titan band. That
What?
minus armor.
Does he have wings?
No, he does not
He's got
have wings. He can fly. His spirit can fly, though. Does that count?
You sure that's not wings?
Elder Titan doesn't have wings. No.
It's made of rocks, but it's wings. I'm sure it's wings. Still the
I'm
classic
pretty sure it's not.
human
Well,
with
we'll
wings
ask
stuff.
chat when the 3 minutes comes by if it's wings or not, because I don't think it is.
10 seconds remaining.
You shouldn't be so
5
discriminatory.
seconds remaining.
I'm not discriminatory. It could just be bones. Oh, see, this was their whole plan. They do ridiculous bans early, so that way Silence's Koltin thinks that they're not playing seriously, and then they pick up the Carl.
Do you think the little guy on the alchemist's back is counts as wings?
No, that doesn't count as wings.
His mustache might count as wings.
Do you know anyone who flies by their mustache? Like, really?
I'm sure there is somewhere.
Somewhere someone's mustache makes them fly.
Somewhere.
You've heard it
Classic
straight,
human with wings.
straight from Ice Cream Dota.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh no.
I expect to see the strat later when you're
Broken right
playing
now.
with your game later. The classic humans with
Time.
wing strat.
Yeah, we'll do it. The classic human with wings.
I will be so disappointed if you don't.
Actually, we might do some stupid shit if CBR drops a game. PA.
Seconds remaining.
I just
Alright.
realized Alchemist has.
That's actually some legit
Seconds remaining.
draft from Filter Coffee here.
Well, it's a good thing they don't have techies, right?
Reserve time.
I don't know about techies.
I never noticed that Alchemist has his ears double pierced.
Radiant team.
I never noticed Alchemist has ear pierced.
What is this?
Human with wings.
She doesn't have wings. Neither does
On her, she has wings on her helmet.
on her. Okay, I guess that counts. But the mustache on the gnome sitting on Alchemist definitely doesn't count. And the Elder Titan doesn't have wings. He just has bones protruding from his back.
I think that's bones. Have
So
you
what
ever
do
seen
they?
bones from the back like this?
10
Oh
seconds
my
remaining.
gosh! I don't know. I can't even see his whole portrait right now.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve
All right, here
time.
comes the last of that Meepo ban earlier.
We should talk about the draft a little bit, maybe. I think Magnus with PA is really good. Can empower PA. And like
That's
that
true.
one crit can
Don't
be a
have to
team
worry
wipe.
about
And Magnus with Invoker is pretty good as well.
with the alacrity too on top of PA.
Wombos. They can make PA super strong. in this
So.
game.
So they just need
Anything
an
good-
ogre to
anything good
bloodlust
to
PA
steal?
as well, and then they just throw her forward. Oh, the AA pickup. Alright, so an actual legit draft coming out here from Filter Coffee.
They baited with the stupid bans, but finished with a good
They got the Carl through because of their non-traditional bans. Man, I wish I was a good techies player.
What?
I don't have the patience to like sit there, drop a bomb, and then use a clarity for like a full minute to put another bomb down.
There's a special place in hell for people.
Alright. Well, for those of you just joining us, welcome back. This is game 2 of the NotA Winter Tournament. This is Silence's Koltin versus Filter Coffee. Over on the Radiant, we have Filter Coffee. We've got Pick Me playing the Magnus. Leroy Jenkins will be playing our... What? We'll be playing our Ancient Apparition. Nanda will be playing our Rubik. He's got a weird set. It's pretty creepy. A4 will be playing our Phantom Assassin. And our Yafets here will be playing our David Bowie Invoker. Would you like to introduce the Dyer?
Sure. We have Spearmint 71, playing the humans with wings that are maybe bones.
They're not wings.
And we have the whatever. We
Oh
have
my
the
God.
Daddy's Gotta Eat that's playing the female human with wings. We have the Money Mike is playing the human with mustache wings, and Bob Ross playing the guy with chicken feet and wings, and Hildo is playing the lady with wings on her helmet, riding a dragon. So yeah.
Okay, the dragon I guess
So-
counts as wings. They're trying to go on the opposites over here.
It's going exort first.
And that's gonna be an easy
Alright, they're
bounty
gonna
rune for
secure
them.
the rune. Yep.
And PA is gonna get the
Easy
bottom one as well.
gold. Is he jungling actually? I think Alchemist jungling.
Yeah, he's got the Iron Talon, so... It looks like, yeah, he's gonna be a jungle and elk.
That's actually super greedy. They might get away with it actually. Their lanes are pretty strong.
Oh man, Size's Koltin is, I'm not sure that's a true stat, guys.
We have a player that only plays Rubik.
Really?
Maybe he's a stealer in real life.
Maybe. This Elder Titan should consider getting himself a stick, maybe. Look at that hammer that he has, holy cow. Getting a lot of harass here coming up from Leroy Jenkins Penanda. Oh, wow, yeah, he's gonna have to use some of those tagos. Or a salve, in this case.
He's going first. Ignoring. Oh, you cannot hear us in Discord?
That's weird, he should be able to. Does he have us muted? He's not
Maybe.
deafened, let me
I
double
don't know,
check.
maybe it's you that have us muted, Turtle.
No, he's all of his permissions are correct.
I don't know how that works.
He says he's
honestly.
deafened. I didn't deafen him though.
I'm a noob.
Why is Magnus top all of a sudden? Wait, no, never mind. I wasn't thinking.
He always was.
I know, I just realized that. I was thinking
Holy
of
shit.
the Elder Titan. Alchemist is dead.
Oh my god! He died to neutral creep!
Yep.
Alright. I guess shit happens when you go Alk jungle.
I'm gonna see an Iron Talon coming out for the Magnus as well
Can
here.
we, can we get a stat on Alk jungle, please?
BDC Invoker has picked up boots. And mid lane right now, sitting with just a little bit of an edge over the Quap, not by much though.
Hmm.
That looks like a giant rattle on the Elder Titan. He looks like a giant elder baby.
What's that? The hammer? I've never seen that.
It's
The
part
hell?
of the set. Oh, Rubik coming in, trying to go on Quap. Quap's gonna be able to blink out though. Sunstrike's not gonna connect. And
Please.
Nanda's gone into that jungle. He's looking.
Pink sing stuff.
Like,
Alright.
oh goodness. Meanwhile, top lane, hey Aldo, just kind of doing his own thing here, sitting at 16 and 6. Not getting harassed at all, really, by this
Lift,
Magnus
lift.
at this point.
Oh,
Magnus
I
is
think
still
Scarlet
level
is gonna
1.
go down here.
Oh,
Carrot's
wow.
dead.
Just got real brave over there.
And Money Mike trying to go back into his jungle, trying to do this jungling. He's just walking around this
is
camp.
so sad.
Look at the AI taking so much damage though. The creep's hitting him. He's gonna pop his fairy fire. That's not gonna stop Money Mike from jungling here.
They're just doing his
I hope
creeps.
Hot Singles in your area is watching this closely for their next game.
Hot pockets in your area.
Hot Pockets? Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Nice. He's
Is that a
playing
good
so
nickname?
dangerously. He's like low health here. Still just...
Debate. Sunstrike.
Oh, Luna! Hailed
Oh.
is just gonna be able to get away though. Here comes the
Very
Rubik.
close.
Rubik's gonna throw her back. I'm not sure it's gonna be able to be enough though.
That's the movement
Skyrath
speed.
coming forward. I think Hailda's gonna get out just fine here.
Calculated.
I feel like Money
That's
Mike's gonna die to creeps again. I'm surprised that they aren't all in the jungle just messing with him at this point.
They're going back.
I guess they live in the jungle now with Elk. They're looking for him.
PA's doing decent.
Look at Mike! Mike, what are you doing, Mike?
Oh,
That's a dead Money Mike.
by the way, Turtle just dropped from this
I
one.
noticed, yeah. I'm wondering if he can't figure out what's going on with Discord. Because he's not deafened, he has all of his permissions. Wonder if it's something on his end, maybe?
What the hell?
Wow, these- oh, the career! The career! Mama's gonna get out here. Oh, Daddy's gotta eat's in a lot of trouble, though. Almost getting
Oh
first
my
place.
god.
Gonna make it out.
Any
though.
other hero would have died
Yeah,
there.
right? Any hero without a blink. So PA's been farming pretty steadily down here, sitting at 27 and 1. Luna close at 22 and, or rather 23 and 9. We're finding that Money Mike has decided to move into the Radiant jungle.
They have pretty good wards there. Guess it's fine.
Yeah. He's determined to make jungling Elk from level 1 a thing.
Oh no, I think PA sees him and he's just dead instantly.
Ooh, they're trying to go over here. They're looking over at... Oh, Panda Ended has no mana. Hailda should turn around and do something with it. None of them have very
What's
much
the
mana. They
part
can't do
that you don't
anything.
know?
Skyrath should try to make things happen here. There comes the stun. The slow's coming out. Throwing out the
Nobody's
clicks.
gonna go down.
Almost he's going to throw out the Fairy Fire here, trying to
One
save himself.
more.
He's not going to be able to do it. Oh, here comes the Magnus. Magnus is going to go forward. They're all so low on mana, though. That's going to be a dead Magnus, I think.
Go down as well.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And they're still going after
Hey.
Leroy. He's gonna eat a mango
Leroy.
here. Oh, one more hit, one more hit! Yep, that's
Oh.
gonna be triple kill.
Oh, triple kill!
Oh, and
Sunstrike.
that's a sunstrike!
Okay, okay. Solve it.
What a game.
What a game actually.
That's disappointing. I wanted to show
Money
the
Mike
fact that-
stacking that though. The Radiant jungle.
This Money Mike is playing that hero, or that guy that you always want to report in pubs. Just GG, jungling alchemist, report.
I don't even see anyone doing that in pubs.
There's a reason why no one does it in pubs, let's be really honest here. I feel like we're trying to rival Sir Action Slacks now with these stats.
It's like the best stats ever.
Man, this new hero, Elder Titan, he seems pretty OP,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that new hero, yeah.
I've never
No
seen him
idea about
before. It's a race for top rune here. Quap could win if she blinks. Yeah, gonna blink, grab the invis rune, and then gonna peace out. And the rest of their team is smoked over here. Do they bait using the AA or Money Mike? Oh my gosh. What is he sitting at for like last hits and denies at this point? Money Mike, 27 last hits at 8 minutes in.
It's the worst thing ever.
Not doing awful though, considering you know he is level. Man, those
Oh no.
Those ninja
it's
badgers
painful
here.
to watch. He's gonna go down to like
I
the
know.
smallest creeps ever.
I'm nervous for him.
Yes, it's him, man. He's got a NOA.
He's got his 6 though now, so this is gonna become a lot more
He's 6. Yeah.
viable. And Spearmint's doing pretty well
Viable
down here.
for him.
He's actually got... Let's see. He's got almost comparable farm to the Invoker here.
Oh, the courier!
Oh, they're pinging out. They're gonna try to go on it. Money Mike!
Oh, I just saw him.
Running through the trees with that courier, they're gonna boost it. And now they know exactly where Money Mike is.
How did they see them? See him there?
Because he ran right towards the courier. They know he's in the jungle now. Invoker's coming around. Mike needs to be careful here. It does have his ultimate
Yeah, but
available
they pinged him before. Not sure.
though. Ooh.
They saw
Danger
him.
zone here.
Bro.
He's gonna go hide in the trees! No one's here!
Alright. Yeah, he might be fine actually if you don't check. You don't have any gold
boy.
Alright, thanks man.
They're gonna know where he is though if they walk past that ass. They're gonna know he's in the general area. Lots of pings coming out here. Rubik desperately trying to find him.
He's gonna acid spray and then...
I know he's gonna give himself away! Bot lane, they're gonna go on Spearman. Spearman trying to get out, trying to get the stomp off. Isn't gonna be able to get the stomp, it's gonna get frozen in place, and that's gonna be a kill for the Phantom Assassin. Interesting to note, the Phantom Assassin and the Luna are pretty even for CS right now.
Yeah, it's about the same. I do think that Pia has an edge here.
Get it? Get it?
Considering
She has an edge.
I don't. What?
God damn it, ice cream.
What? She has an edge. What's wrong?
Never mind, never mind. Oh, I need to move turtles back, one sec.
What's the jokes? Can you explain me the joke in the stats?
You get no star. Oh, Money Mike! Money Mike's feeding!
Definitely last OS frog.
It looks like Invoker's gonna be going for the Yule's Meepo combo.
I mean, it
So
is
aggressive.
Yafet's after all. Never underestimate his mid.
PA is getting very close to this Battle Fury now. She's got her Claymore and she's got the completed Perseverance. I'm really surprised that Spearman's only died once down here.
Yeah, never underestimate a human with wings. They're pretty strong.
First of all, he's not a human. Look at him. Definitely not a human. And then also, no wings.
He kind of looks like a goat. Yeah.
I don't know if he'd be a goat. Oh my goodness. And Magnus is... They're looking for Alchemist again here. Are gonna spot him out. He does have his ultimate up, but they might be able to take him down here. With
I don't think we can kill him.
Throwing out the RP.
Oh,
Sunstrike coming out. Oh,
Alright,
almost
might go
gonna make
down.
it. He's gonna be able to get out though, I think. Oh, no, no, one more.
Oh my god.
Oh, the skew. No, they don't have enough damage.
Oh, it's frog, please.
Too strong. Immediately coming in with the Elder
he's gonna
Titan.
go down
Luna's
now.
coming forward with the Eclipse.
That's not
Yafitz is
worth it.
gonna fall. Alchemist is gonna fall. And
There's
trying to
no
clean
that's
up on the
worth it.
pick me here. And that's gonna be dead Magnus.
Double kill.
Nice rotation
What's
coming
going
out
on?
from the Dire here. Lots of pinging going on. Game of pings. I was the Alchemist, probably like, I need a ward right here. They
Yeah,
doesn't realize that
think that-
he's all... There's so many wards over here in the Dire jungle. They're looking for him. Like a Horcrux every time Money Mike dies. Don't worry, someday we'll find all of them and we'll defeat Money Mike. So for those of you just joining us here, It's the Silence's Koltin versus Filter Coffee Game 2. At this point, Filter Coffee has been eliminated from the tournament, but they're still playing the game anyways. And that's why we're seeing some pretty clowny things going on from Money Mike over here. And he is going for a Radiance.
Money Mike?
Yeah, like he's sitting on 2,400 gold here. He's still gonna try to go for a Radiance.
Yeah, you need dough to make a pizza, you know?
What? You do realize what you said made no sense, right? You just said you do need dough to make a pizza. Is
Yep.
Money Mike making pizzas now? Is that something I just haven't...
No, he's stacking dough.
I don't think that's how the phrase is. It's stacking paper, not stacking dough. Oh, now the pop's gonna fall in mid. We're gonna see the Sunstrike come out with the telekinesis. Very nicely done here. Snowball's gonna be thrown out as well. It's gonna connect with the outfits.
It's from his own team.
Never mind. Never mind. Not gonna connect with the outfits. I mean, it's gonna hit the outfits, but it's not gonna do any damage.
Seems good, man.
Seems good. Yeah. Yeah. Level 8 Alchemist coming out here.
Sure, it's fine.
Is that leveling the Rubik?
He's actually invincible.
Telekinesis coming out. Sunstrike coming out as well.
Look at
And
this.
that's gonna be
Oh,
it.
what? 619
He
minutes
seems
in the
startled by this. Meanwhile, Luna is actually ahead in net
she's
worth in
startled
the
as
top
well.
lane, followed very closely by the PA. I think it's because they really haven't been bothering either of them. They've just been going after Money Mike every single time.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe that's the strat, actually.
And they are going to
Making
take bottom
space
tower,
for
though, here.
Carries.
Luna does have level 2 of her ultimate.
I think Glyph is up
Thinking about chasing after
both
the
teams.
Rubik
Or-
here. Needs to be careful, because
No,
there is...
that's
Oh
some
no!
YOLO
The
play,
Eclipse is
that's
coming out! And Rubik... Oh, Rubik stole it, but is going to immediately
what?
die from, like, one of those. Is going to be able to move... Oh no!
Oh.
Pick me! Getting that scare just the right moment. Knocking her over.
Yeah, that was so good, actually.
Now the PA has taken the lead here. Only has phase boots and a battle fury. Interesting.
Is she gonna go down? Oh! Hey, Blast!
Oh!
No!
Daddy's he's gonna run
Daddy.
away. Using those battle charges to advantage. Elder Titan walking right past a bounty rune down here, not taking it.
I think Money Mike's still.
Money Mike is still working towards that radiance. That Rubik set is so creepy, like his face. Oh, they're gonna smoke mid here? To be
I
three of
used
them
the
involved in
same
this.
set.
Do you? That's weird looking. It's not as weird as that new like Pantocino set, but... And we're gonna see some skirmishing going on top
He
here.
looks like a turtle.
Pick me just standing right outside the camp. Frantic pings coming out here. From the Rubik saying,
Money
go,
Mike's gonna
go,
die.
let's kill Money Mike again. Let's just see how many kills we can get on Money Mike. Did he use RP? No, it looked like he was gonna
No,
use
he
RP.
didn't.
Stopped it just in time, but... Oh, the courier! Llama!
Courier.
Llama's gonna fall. And now they'll be able to take this tower. And right now, Filter Coffee actually ahead in towers. Bot lane, Luna's trying to do some damage here. Does have her Yasha. They are gonna TP someone down though to deal with her. It's gonna be Pick Me. Double damage rune available bot. It looks like
Nice
Quap's still
blast.
trying to go for a Yules. And they're gonna take... Are they gonna take his camps? I think they're just gonna take Mike's camps because they don't want him to have them. But Mike's
Do
already
you
got
think he's
other...
ever gonna get his radiance?
Someday. I feel like maybe 30 minutes? 30-minute radiance? Oh, this is cool. I didn't realize that they posted up when Rubik steals
hopeful.
something now.
You can just farm that one camp. You never
And
get
that's
in
a-
there.
Dead Quap. Just stay at one camp for the rest of his life. Man, Iron Talon. What an item.
Yeah, it made
It made
Hog
this
Jungle
possible.
completely viable.
And there's the sacred relic.
The secret relic.
He's
That's
getting
something.
closer. Getting closer to that Radiance. They're gonna Sunstrike Money Mike. Snowball coming in as well. How do they know that he's over there? They don't have a ward. Is the other team just
Because
like messaging?
he's not anywhere else.
That's true, I guess.
No,
Yeah, they have wards
think-
everywhere looking for him.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have been over in one of these camps.
Wards everywhere else. Meanwhile, Luna's farming okay.
I know. Meanwhile, like Healdo and Phantom Assassin are actually like farming, playing the game like they want to win it. And it's gonna be a BKB that's gonna be coming out for the PA very shortly. Oh, Luna's in
I
a
think
tough
it's gonna
spot
be
here.
soul crushing for Healdo.
Is gonna immediately get Yuled up. There's gonna be the meatball. That's gonna be a dead Luna.
Oh, own it.
He's gonna always frog her.
And they're gonna see that there's some stacks over here. None of them, unfortunately, can take it.
They could probably You know what they say about humans with wings? You like to paint or
What?
something.
What?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I apologize for this cast today, guys. Apparently,
Okay,
Ice Cream has realized
cast
that
ever.
2 o'clock is the time to start drinking, and
I don't drink. What are you talking about?
talking about the earlier conversation we had.
I'm sure our statman is drunk.
Well, I hope he's not too drunk, because isn't he supposed to like drive someplace after this? No drunk driving, please.
Yeah. Drunk driving is the best.
Nope, nope. We don't joke about that. We don't joke about that. This Invoker has a Blink Dagger now. This Quap's still trying really hard to get this Yules. Poor daddy's gotta eat. And Healdo looks like he's gonna be going for BKB next. Money Mike is getting... I think he's getting his Radiance. Oh my god, he's getting his Radiance.
Oh my
20-minute
God, he got the
Radiance.
Radiance.
That Courier's gonna get
Maybe
so
not that-
ganked though!
Oh, kill the
Oh
courier!
my god! He's not gonna get his Radiance in time! Oh yes, he got his Radiance! He's so
got-
dead
got
though.
his Radiance.
That would have been so sad if they killed the Courier on him. And Healdo needs to TP out. He does not have TP available though, it is on cooldown.
Drunk.
And right into... right there.
Oh my god, he's gonna run into him.
The Courier's more valuable. I'm glad he didn't waste the Lunar Eclipse there.
It's a mega kill now.
PA double cleave.
Yeah, this PA's gotta
It'll
be
be so
pretty...
devastating if he gets a good RP. But I don't think they'll ever team fight this game actually.
I don't know, I think they're just gonna hunt Money Mike for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Interesting that the PA has a Battle Fury and is getting empowered. Like, I feel like you could just have Magnus give you empower the whole game and you could spend your money on something else.
Why not more cleave?
Oh, I see what he did there.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm pretty sure Filter Coffee's gonna win this game.
Yeah, I think so. Because they actually drafted decent and stuff.
And that's Tower going. Phantom Assassin getting the last hit. And
Oh my
Dust.
yeah, Fats.
Oh, almost was able to take. Oh, they're gonna get the stomp off though. Maybe no.
my
Oh,
God,
they're
he's
gonna miss
gonna
the
get
ultimate.
No!
Oh, the Luna's gonna clean up. Snowball comes out.
Oh, that's a lot of gold.
That was their plan all along. Just let Yafets get really big so they
Mike,
can get all that
30
gold.
second dead timer. Money Mike's dead timer at that point is so low that more. You know what they say?
Well, he is level 11, so.
Feed them to make them fat, and then kill them when they are fat enough.
Do they really say that?
Yeah, it's a Chinese. Trust me, in Chinese proverb.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm Chinese.
That should be your new like catchphrase. Is just trust me, I'm Chinese. Oh
Trust
no,
me,
Spirit's in a little bit of trouble here. They're gonna go and get the Astral Spirit
Wow,
out.
the combos.
Trying to stomp. The stomp's coming
Wow.
off, but he's frozen in place. He's just gonna limp away here, but he's not gonna be able to make it. He's gonna drop his hammer.
So many, what do you call that? Vortex? on the
Yeah, right?
ground.
So, we're gonna plant some trees in mid, because he died there, I guess. Rip.
That's his grave.
This game is so ridiculous. Yeah, I know. That's gonna be the new thing here. Whenever your opponents die, you plant a tree. I think I should do a whole stream where that's all I do, is whenever my teammates die, I plant a tree. And then I'll have the record for buying the most GG branches in one game.
If only you could disassemble the walls.
That was really awkward hearing that quap death sound.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Look at the graph for experience earned.
What?
Oh my
Holy shit, yeah.
god. I think we can blame all of this on, yeah, he poured one out for his homie using a tree.
Dire's middle
And they are searching for Money Mike here. Panda Nanda just chasing after him.
Money Mike's still thinking about that pizza.
Yeah, right? That's still not a thing. I need you to know that's not a thing. They're just ganging up on this poor Money Mike.
I'm gonna make it a
You're gonna make it a thing, stacking that pizza dough?
stacking that pizza dough, yeah.
We're gonna see a
Gonna
desolator
be,
coming down here.
in the hoods of Canada.
In the hoods of Canada. That's not a thing! Oh my gosh.
Like on Canada Day, everyone's gonna say that.
No, poor Spearmint. That's a dead Elder Titan again. Oh, Quap, they're trying to come in. They're trying to connect. Might be able to get a kill on Yevon's gonna be able to clean him up. Here comes the RP coming out on Hyaldo Bob Ross. Luna does have ultimate. No, Luna's. Oh! Use your ultimate, Luna!
He is going ham. Wow.
That was a
Didn't
little
even
late on
get
the ultimate.
hard.
Also, the fact that PA is doing an incredible amount of damage.
Yeah, she wasn't even empowered in that fight.
Nope.
It's just her going ham.
It's just
Oh, she
praying
went
to
for
Iron
Deso?
Jesus. Yeah, oh my gosh.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
A4 praying at the shrine of Iron Jesus. Clearly working out for him. So what's the next item you think? I'm wondering if we're gonna see Rapier? Like, are we seeing Rapier gaming?
Dire's middle tower
I hope they could do it here.
I feel like it'll go so poorly because somehow it'll end up... Somehow it'll be like Alchemist
Yeah,
picking
but-
it up and then it's gonna be given to the PA.
But you know what Confucius said? That
What?
proverb?
Is
He
this
said
about pizza
that,
dough?
every game is more interesting with a Rapier. Like
I'm
Rapier
pretty sure
makes
he didn't say
Like a
that.
scientific fact.
Pretty sure
Rapier
he
makes
didn't say
game like 50% more interesting.
Just like he talks about stacking pizza dough.
is under attack.
I want
Yep.
pizza now because of you, and I'm not gonna have time to get pizza today
Yeah,
with all the
me
games
too.
I'm casting. You've ruined this day for me. I hope you're happy about that.
Pizza.
Dire's bottom tower has
I'm gonna fax you a pizza.
You have a fax machine? Money Mike,
I'm gonna
TPing
buy
out.
one just for that. Oh no! That's why we ate-click the ground.
Lots of wards everywhere. Oh my gosh, they're
Yeah.
really...
You know, Statsman, he's backing me up. He said Confucius said that.
I don't... Well, first of all, I don't even think he's Chinese. So I can't believe him on that.
Yeah, but he's a, you know, he's a official Statman. So you can believe-
Yeah, but Slacks is also an official statman, and I don't think you should take what he says seriously. We love you, Slacks, but let's be honest here. Oh, the RP only on Hyaldo. Immediately got a BKB. Throw up that Lunar Eclipse.
Oh, that might turn the game actually.
No, it's really not.
Oh, why is he walking away? What?
I don't know. Game is ridiculous.
I just realized something. Like the spirit doesn't have any skins. like the default.
Look at, they're still going on Money Mike. Money Mike is so dead.
He's from Boston because he's wicked sick.
I think they should just finish and win at this point.
You know what they say? You gotta.
And I think we're going rapier on this
and cut
PA.
tomatoes to make pizza.
Yeah, we defeated Money Mike's Horcruxes now. Oh, Bob Ross.
Stolen Eclipse. Making the plays.
Spearman's just trying to go for it. Trying to get a stop off. Gets a stop off, but the PKB on A4 is just going to disregard all of that.
I think we can call A4 one punch man. One crit
I
man.
don't think we can call him that. I don't think he'll like that.
His new nickname at the SLA.
He's not gonna thank you for that. I'll do a little recap, Nito. Yes. It looks like they're just gonna go and finish now. But I really want to see a rapier on this PA. Oh, she's gonna go the safe thing and get an MKB. QQ. I think they're gonna rush.
Oh no, MKB. No.
I'm disappointed.
That's the-
I was hoping it'd be a rapier.
Pussy build, right? Pussy build.
I think they just need to get Money Mike to build one and then just kill him and take it. I think that makes the most
Can you
sense.
actually disassemble No, you can't disassemble
No.
Radiance.
No.
Can you imagine
Luna
Money
just
Mike
hiding, does not want anything. She's gonna TP out here. And that's gonna be a very fast
Money
Roche
back,
here.
more like money back.
Easy Roche. Right now PA is 8-0. 8-0-4. Game is ridiculous.
That's a pretty good game.
They're sending the snowball out. They see everybody over there. They're gonna be able to connect Money Mike. Daddy's gotta eat, and Bob Ross. They just have no fear. They're just walking right into this jungle. This little Rubik.
I mean, Invoker can just sunstrike any one of those and be done. Look at Quap. And that Ags is doing so much damage.
Yeah, it is. Well, they've got the MKB now over on this PA. I think it's go time.
Oh,
I think they're
Money
still
Mike
just searching
is
for Money
building
Mike.
Ags. He's building Ags.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening in this game. Oh my goodness.
Money
He's
Mike's
like running and hiding in the trees. He doesn't even have a TP.
It's fine, they don't know.
They know. I'm pretty sure they know. That's a dead Money Mike again. A4 is godlike.
Yes. Extra 5k MMR placed there. Space creating. Look at that space. All of them.
I know. Look at like all of the space that's just not being used at all because they have Money Mike jungle alking.
Yeah, that's.
Well, looks like they're
Okay,
gonna have a
then
skirmish here in the
lost.
jungle. This is pretty scary. Daddy's gonna. Oh, Daddy, he's dead.
Oh god.
Look at that crit!
Koltin's
Oh my
dead.
gosh, 2,227 crit. What is life?
You know, theoretically, they could still come back. They didn't take a single rest. Let's keep hope.
Right. That's good. Stay positive. That's important.
If Money Mike's to win this game,
Don't worry that
I'm gonna buy him an Arcana.
you're gonna. I don't think you're gonna be buying him an Arcana. I hate to say it.
Actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm
PA
gonna
is
rename
doing-
myself to Brian Sucks.
PA, no fear, just coming out, popping the BKB. There's nothing they can do. Look at her. She's just
Holy
shredding low
shit.
team. Yep, it's coming forward. Going after Haldo. The dives are real. Look at this. Throwing the
Good dive
dagger out. She could
combination.
turn around here and use the Lunar Eclipse. She's not going to be fast enough, though. She's too slow.
Just go for it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Money Mike.
Money Mike is just
Still.
bottom. He's going to get that tower.
Bottom tower.
Oh, no.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They just... Look how much gold this PA is sitting on. Aegis is about to be reclaimed, so she might as well just go for it.
One punch! Da, na, 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 na.
Yeah, there's the Aegis pop coming right back up, and that's a dead Luna the second that they come up, though. Yep. I'm surprised that dagger didn't crit.
How am I gonna beat this strat?
Oh, look at that! Look at that sleep. That was pretty good. Pick me's gonna fall here. No, no. Oh my gosh, no, he's not.
Oh, so close.
Coming over. Bob Ross is dead here too. bottom money Mike. He's got his axe. He's gonna do it.
So much space actually. I don't think we'd give enough credit to Money Mike here. He's like the Moonman Rider of this game.
Well, Swiggity Swooty, he's coming for that tower booty. Meanwhile...
Stacking though.
That's not the phrase. Oh my god, he just gets shreked! And that's gonna be Megas. Why did he TP home? Money
He's
Mike.
gonna give an axe to Luna. Look at this.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Luna has an axe.
Oh shit. It's happening.
Yeah,
if she can
has
stay
to-
alive long enough to
has
get it to go
go
off. That lunar call down, man.
That classic bait. Money Mike stunning himself.
Money Mike, best bait. He's gonna go and stun. He's looking for that stun. He's gonna get the stun off on the right and immediately try to run away. PA is gonna get slapped here. Money Mike's dead though.
Ah, he's not
Oh,
dead.
he's not dead yet. Now he's dead.
Money Mike. Oh no, he's dead.
Luna popping her
One touch,
BKB
one
in well. Does not have her lunar eclipse up quite yet. Getting really close here. Oh man, the Money Mike buyback. He's gonna go on Yapits. He's gonna kill. He's looking for blood. Immediately gonna get Tornado. Luna has her ultimate.
Woo!
What? Look at all that! Look at all the beams.
The airball nuke.
That call down. Oh my gosh, that's a better call down than gyrocopters. That was hilarious. That was their strat all along, I guess.
Oh no, Money Mike.
Oh, the Yule's coming up! Still. What? Next level, please! No, Quap's still gonna fall. Luna needs a refresher.
GG has been called.
Ah,
Good
GG.
game, guys.
Second game gonna go to Filter Coffee.
We got a good glimpse of the humans with wings strat.
It's not a very good strat, I don't think. Also, not a thing. Alright, congratulations to Filter Coffee for this ridiculous game. They're gonna take the victory over here. Don't let Money Mike jungle. Or, you know, if you're the other team, let him jungle because it doesn't work very well. First game of the series actually did go to Silence's Koltin, correct? Yes? Wow,
yeah.
I can't remember now at this point. That's how much
Yeah,
this
it's
Alk strat
1-1.
has gone on me. He's tied 0 and
1-1,
13.
yep.
Woo! We have a lot more NotA games
Next
coming up
level
throughout
shit.
the day. We've got a game at 4:30, which is CBR versus Team Voodoo, and then around 7 we have our very own Ice Cream Dota. We'll be playing with this team, Emo Boys 2000, against Team Voodoo as well. So
2002.
2002. Oh, I'm sorry, 2002. I've been writing that
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
Whoops.
2002.
I am the worst. Thank you so much for
Okay.
co-casting with me today, Ice Cream.
Good luck in your game.
Yeah, it's been super fun.
And thank you so much, Turtle and Accepted, for running these ridiculous stats. Stats, rather. We saw ridiculous strats. And yeah, alright guys, we will see you hopefully later today for another game. See you around.
Alright, goodbye.